Well, here to help us sort that out is Nick Tate. Thanks so much for joining us again on America's Forum.
Good to be with you.
So talk about this new study.
Yes. You know, the truth is that scientists don't really know what causes rheumatoid arthritis. This is a disease that causes the body's immune system to kind of go awry and attack the joints. But the latest research out of New York University indicates that gut bacteria, these are the bacteria that are inside our GI tract, actually trigger immune responses that lead to rheumatoid arthritis. And the truth is that it's kind of a leading edge in scientific research. The more research that's done on those good bacteria and the bad bacteria in our stomachs and our intestine systems have been linked to everything from Parkinson's to, in fact, mental health conditions, various kinds of pain, and asthma. And what they think is happening is that changes in the Western diet over the last 50 years or so is really changing the makeup of what they call that microbiome, which is the mass of bacteria that live in our bodies, and it's connected with all kinds of disease processes.
Because some bacteria is actually good for us.
That's
you said how many of these things we have living inside of us?
There's about 1,000 different varieties, and the typical person has about 1 to 3 pounds of bacteria in the GI tract. Now there's a stat for you.
Yeah,
that's
hope you're not eating breakfast right now, right?
Get that 1 to 3 pounds of bacteria ready. Well, mindful of that, and that there are good bacteria. Is that the whole realm when we see ads about, quote, probiotics?
Yes. Yes, alternative medicine practitioners for a long time have been saying that to compensate for the use of antibiotics, the use of antibacterial products and other things that are really changing the makeup of the good and bad bacteria in our GI tracts, probiotics and things like yogurt and fermented cheeses, aged cheeses and certain products. Kimchi is another one that's popular in health food stores. That can balance those bacteria. We tend to think of bacteria as always bad, but in fact there are some good bacteria. They help us do more than just digest food. They actually keep us healthy. So probiotics, prebiotics are really kind of a leading way to maintain that balance and that health.
Can we just change our diet? There's an idea.
Yes, we can, and in fact a lot of the researchers believe, there's dozens of researchers that are looking into this, they believe that we're having this problem now because over the last 50 years or more we have dramatically changed the kinds of foods that we're eating, commercial products. We're eating a lot of foods that have a lot of processed additives, and so that's really changed the makeup. Bacteria have been with us for thousands of years or longer, and really in many ways are a part of us and not foreign invaders, and the research suggests we need to work with them, not against them.
Now, Nick, in the minute and a half that remains, you have hit upon something in terms of your entrepreneurial journalism that is going to be akin to selling water on the desert. It's your new book, The Baby Boomer Survival Guide, Live, Prosper, and Thrive in Retirement. All right, we've talked about the physical. Let's talk about the financial. Nick, what's the biggest tip? What's your tip for today for us boomers? Well, these young children can listen too.
The book is really important for planning for not only financial health, but physical health as well. We've tried to take a holistic approach. The problem is that a lot of boomers have not saved enough for retirement. They're not planning appropriately for health care in light of cuts that are coming from Obamacare and Medicare. So what we're trying to do...
lost their jobs,
that's
frankly,
true.
and weren't anticipating that to happen.
That's right, and it's really important to be, you know, fiscally and physically healthy in retirement. So the book is really an attempt to provide a roadmap to do that.
And to get that done, boy, I just want... Can you make up for lost times in terms of savings for retirement?
It's really never too late. It's obviously better to start early, but it's really never too late. There are smart decisions that you can make in terms of delaying taking Social Security, making good choices for financial health care considerations with Medicare. And we walk people through the various things you can do at any age, really from 40s right up until, older age.
Us boomers need it. And to get your copy of the Baby Boomers Survival Guide by our good friend Nick Tate, go to babyboomers411.com. And one other note, we've got today's poll question. Do you believe President Obama is handling the threat of Islamic terrorism properly? Vote in that poll at Newsmax.